Coming up next on This Week in Torrance.
One lucky person is getting the ride of a lifetime in front of millions on January 1st. We'll tell you all about it.
And thousands worked up an appetite for turkey and stuffing on Thanksgiving morning. We'll take you there.
Fashion hit the streets of Torrance recently. We'll show you how one event is raising millions for the needy.
And the Torrance Art Museum is showing off an exclusive exhibit. We'll tell you all about it. These stories and much more are just seconds away.
Your local news starts right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chun.
And I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us. Here are your top stories. If you haven't chosen a new healthcare insurance plan, it's coming down to the wire. The registration deadline is December 23rd, after the state of California rejected the request by President Obama to give a one-year extension and stop the cancellation of substandard plans. Californians will have to find insurance to avoid a penalty. For many, that means filling out the standard 36-page form. Amidst the confusion, one Torrance insurance specialist says there are options as consumers enroll.
Contact your broker. There's currently, as of today, about 8,000 certified Covered California brokers in California that can help you, versus trying to contact Covered California directly. And we've been selling health insurance for years. A lot of us, I have, for 25 years. Some people more, some people less. But our staff charges nothing. It doesn't cost any more money to apply with a broker. And if the word could get out, reach out to the brokerage community.
Following the botched launch of the healthcare.gov website, President Obama at a press conference said recently, "We are not going back." U.S. officials said the federal website healthcare.gov is now available to handle high traffic, but overall, the state-maintained Covered California website has experienced fewer problems. The state of California is running behind on current applications as the deadline approaches, and some say there are many ways to get information regarding the new coverage.
Well, what we try to do is when they call in, or when we have a meaningful conversation with them, or an email, is say, these are the rules, you need to apply now, and we'll get you the most affordable coverage. There's no medical underwriting. And if you qualify for a subsidy, we'll get you that subsidy through the exchange.
Well, choosing a password for all of your different internet accounts can be a daunting process. Then remembering all of them is the ultimate challenge. Still, it may be time to select new, harder passwords. According to a recent report by the security firm TrustWave, as many as 2 million accounts from the most popular websites, including Facebook, Google, Yahoo, Twitter, and LinkedIn, have been compromised. The attackers have stolen user passwords from 92 countries. Upon assessing the data, the firm found that users who selected easy passwords like 123456 were the most easily accessed because they use only one type of character. Now, passwords that contain all 4 character types and use more than 8 characters are considered excellent. The report also established that about 1.5 million website login credentials were stolen, while 320,000 were email accounts. A Facebook spokesperson said it has already issued a password reset for exposed accounts. The firm recommends that internet users protect themselves on websites like Facebook by using login approvals, and on other popular sites by choosing any additional protection features they offer.
Torrance has seen many sports professionals rise through the ranks, and now one of Torrance's finest is coming back home. Torrance native and West High grad Steve Sarkisian and former head coach of the Washington Huskies will be returning to Southern California for a new coaching job. Only this time he will be the head coach at USC. Sarkisian summarized his thoughts during a news conference by adding, "This is home." The 39-year-old coach has already met with Trojan players, assistants, and is working with new recruits. He will replace Ed Ogeron, who was interim coach that led the Trojans to a 6-2 record this year after replacing Lane Kiffin with 8 games left on the 2013 schedule. Sarkisian already has a familiar standing with USC. In the 1990s, he served as an assistant coach under USC's Pete Carroll and took USC to the Rose Bowl 5 of the 7 years.
One lucky person is getting a ride of a lifetime come January 1st. Recently, the Torrance Rose Float Association gathered at the LA Galaxy Soccer Center to select an individual who will get to ride on the parade float.
Don't want to read it? Janet Payne.
What happened tonight was a fundraiser that we had ongoing throughout this year. It's the first time we have ever had an opportunity drawing for a ride on the float. Otherwise, in the past, we have sold the place on the float.
That lucky person turned out to be Torrance Historical Society Museum Board member Janet Payne, who we all know so well, who is not present at the drawing, but this year's float-themed Everyone Plays includes 8 riders the day of the parade. 5 of the riders are from AYSO, the 2014 sponsor of the Rose Float. One of the AYSO soccer members helped draw the winning name.
Miss Georgine is one of really good friends of ours, so she recommended me, so yeah, pretty much that's it.
2014 is the 100th anniversary of the first time that Torrance participated in the parade. You can learn more about the history of Torrance Rose Float by going to the Historical Society, and you can also sign up as a volunteer decorator by visiting torrancerosefloat.com.
Apparently, the holiday season doesn't just inspire shoppers into making small purchases. It also inspires them to check out purchases with a higher price tag. According to Toyota Motor Sales USA, the month of November recorded the best sales pace of the year. About 180,000 units were sold just last month. The all-new RAV4 sales has increased 57%, and the Avalon model posts triple gains for 9 months in a row. Toyota Division Group Vice President said the company is expecting the good momentum to continue through the end of the year.
Shoppers who went on the Black Friday binge, Small Business Saturday, or online browsing for Cyber Monday can now give back on Tuesday. That's right, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving is designated as a chance for the less fortunate to receive gifts. Giving Tuesday started last year in an effort to encourage others to give donations in the spirit of the upcoming holiday. And like most anything else, the day has its own hashtag, creating another popular trend in the world of social media.
City Council gathered this week. Here are your community matters. The City Council honored Council Member Cliff Newmark for his many years of service with the city. Newmark served the community through his passion for economic development, environmental protection, smart planning, and much more. On November 5th, Newmark was chosen as a board member of the El Camino Community College District Board of Trustees. They also honored Scott Goebel for his outstanding contributions to the community. Goebel dedicated his 29-year career with Southern California Edison. Since 2006, he served as the local public affairs regional manager. He's also an active member of the Torrance Education Foundation, City of Torrance Environmental Quality, and Energy Commission, among others. Still ahead, the holiday brings a special 8-day celebration for some family and friends. We'll take you there.
And we'll tell you how thousands spent Thanksgiving morning. But first, here's the current temperature outside.
Mama. Say mama. Yeah.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm almost 2 now and still not responding. That's one sign of a communication disorder, and delaying treatment can affect my development.
Many parents aren't aware of the early signs of speech, language, and hearing disorders, yet early detection and treatment can improve quality of life.
Say dada.
Ugh, here we go.
Identify the signs of communication disorders.
This could be a bicycle. Or a bat. This could be a robot. Or an airplane. This could be a playground. This could be a book bag.
Or a soccer ball.
This could be a book. This could be beautiful. This cannot be trash. This can all be recycled. Learn more at thiscouldbe.org.
Artwork can be beautiful to admire, but creators often have a deeper purpose behind their craft. Reporter Haley Skeen got a glimpse of the talent behind the Torrance Art Museum's Focus exhibit.
You have to paint what you know or write what you know. So this is what, nobody knows my life better than me and what I went through when I was growing up.
That's Lorraine Schueber, one of the 60 artists whose personal story is on display at the Torrance Art Museum. More than 100 South Bay artists competed for a chance to display their work in the month-long Focus exhibit. Several other artists spoke with us about what inspired their work for this show.
I think we can change the world with art and to make life better for people.
I think that the way to harmony, to give you more compassion to see something, it's not beauty, but you still accept that.
While Nguyen expresses his philosophies through his work, others say the process of making art is how they learn and grow.
Because you have to let the piece talk for itself, and you have to be open to where it's going to take you.
Some created self-portraits, a more intimate expression of their inner selves.
They sort of help me give a voice to something that I don't understand or I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
While many of the artists plan to sell their work after the show, Weber hopes visitors will at the very least appreciate the amount of passion and love that went behind her piece.
Figurative artist is a hard sell, but I'm doing what I love, and I think that's important.
And though the featured artists have unique styles, they share a common love: self-expression through art. For CitiCABLE, I'm Haley Skeen.
Thanks, Haley. The Torrance Art Museum is open to the public Tuesday through Saturday, and the Focus exhibit will run until December 21st.
Well, some say giving is better than receiving, and hundreds of volunteers got to do just that for Torrance Memorial's Holiday Festival. Reporter Haley Skeen has more.
When Bev George retired, she was determined to do something worthwhile with her time.
All my coordination skills, and I work for companies. Now I get to work for the better community.
As co-chair of Torrance Memorial Medical Center's annual holiday festival, George says she's touched by how many community members came together to make the event possible.
We couldn't do it without all of these volunteers.
More than 300 volunteers have been working since January to organize the week-long event. Some even designed the 30 specialty Christmas trees that will be auctioned off.
I decorate my wine tree every year, and somehow I've picked this theme, and it just keeps going on and on.
This year's festival should raise enough money to complete the hospital's new main tower. The tower's earthquake safe and will offer 401 private rooms and state-of-the-art equipment. And volunteers say that state-of-the-art is exactly what staff and patients deserve.
Annual Holiday Festival. Woo!
It's a sense of family working here at Torrance Memorial. They all care very dearly about the patients, the fellow employees.
The sense of family is also what kept the volunteers motivated.
Everybody feels so good about the hospital and something that is going towards some of good use that they just come, and they all take ownership. I don't even assign them times to work, and they just come. It's just wonderful.
George and the volunteers are giving their time for free, but the feeling they get in return is priceless. For This Week in Torrance, I'm Haley Skeen.
Thanks, Haley. Stay tuned for more Torrance festivities next week as Haley heads back out under the white tent.
The holiday season brings many types of celebrations, and Hanukkah means 8 days of gifts for kids. But the holiday holds a much deeper meaning for those who celebrate. Once again, reporter Haley Skeen has more.
There's more to the menorah than holiday decoration.
No matter how cold and dark the world may seem, each one of us can light just a little spark, and that dispels a lot of darkness. We light one candle for each night of the celebration.
Rabbi Gary Sparrow and his family came to City Hall to light the menorah and honor their heritage. It's a tradition that Sparrow has carried on for 10 years.
But rather, these people were like you and I.
Sparrow says that honoring the holiday is truly about family and friendship.
If we find even one way to reach out to others, maybe calling a relative or a friend or a neighbor perhaps is feeling under the weather, doing one nice act for them, it can have tremendous impact on their lives and on our community.
Torrance City Council members, along with local residents, came to celebrate the holiday.
Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel, I shall play.
Sparrow's family was there as well, and both of his children had their own favorite ideas about Hanukkah.
I like seeing the menorah shine. Spending time with my family and friends.
And while Hanukkah is a Jewish holiday, Sparrow says regardless of religion or belief, anyone is welcome to celebrate this special tradition.
Try to give a little bit of your light and the divine light and share that with others, and that's a good way to celebrate Hanukkah.
A celebration that will benefit the Sparrow family and the community that they are a part of. For This Week in Torrance, I'm Haley Skeen.
Thanks, Haley. The 8-day celebration began in November and ended on December 5th. Coming up after the break, we got a lot of great events happening we want to tell you about.
But first, here's the 5-day forecast.
Parents sure have their hands full, and they could use an extra hand. Now, every state offers free or low-cost health insurance for your sports hero or budding artist. Kids up to age 19 can get checkups, doctor and dentist visits, hospital care, prescriptions, and more. Your child may qualify based on your family size and income. It's one less thing to worry about. Call or go online for more information.
The environment is my passion. Every day, I live for the outdoors and all of its challenges. That's why I enlisted in the Coast Guard. Now, I serve to protect the environment and defend my country. It's like I was born for this.
Were you born ready for a greater challenge? Find out at gocoastguard.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We got a lot of great events coming up. Here's a look at what's on the calendar. The 10th Annual Nutcracker is coming to the South Bay Marcy Auditorium for their very special performance. This event will take place on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, December 20th, 21st, and 22nd. For more information and to book tickets, go online to southbayballet.org or call 310-831-6363.
The holiday candy collection in the West Annex at City Hall is looking a little bleak, and the Salvation Army needs your help. They still need non-perishable food items as well as perishable goods. They can be dropped off until Thursday, December 12th at 9 a.m. They ask that any perishable items be dropped off on the morning of the 12th.
The Torrance Civic Chorale will be holding a special event on December 14th at 8 p.m. called The Spirit of the Season. They will be performing special seasonal pieces for the evening. It will be held at the James Armstrong Theater. If you would like to attend, you can call to book tickets at 310-781-7171.
Well, you better watch out because Santa has already come to town and left a big footprint. On December 1st, Santa Claus started to ride his sleigh up and down the streets of Torrance, greeting families and kids in their neighborhoods.
Now let's go out to the sports desk with Juan Hernandez for a sneak preview of what's to come.
Juan, what do you have for us?
Hi, thanks Jen and Ben. Coming up this week on the sports desk, the crowd is thinning in CIF and SoCal Regional JUCO playoffs. We're going to check in on Torrance's 2 final postseason squads, see if anybody's left standing after that holiday weekend. Plus, we preview some more winter sports. One team made an unexpected run to the CIF championship game last year. Not only was that not a fluke, somebody may think they're going to be even better this year. That's the Sports Desk. Another week with us here on CitiCABLE at 4 p.m. and 9:30 every day. Can't wait to see you there.
Thanks, Juan. A lot of people spend their Thanksgiving morning at home preparing for the big dinner, but some in Torrance worked on burning off those extra calories before they even got any turkey. Every year, the city of Torrance hosts the annual Harry Sutter Memorial Thanksgiving Turkey Trot, inviting thousands of runners and their families to the 3-mile fun run. The 34th annual Turkey Trot attracted many runners of all ages dressed in sportswear and even some in a turkey outfit, and many supporters cheering on the side.
Almost there.
Some runners brought in canned food for the Thanksgiving food drive to help out those in need.
Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving.
It was a great run, great weather, great people, no complaints.
Torrance has plenty of activities like this one, and if you would like to get involved in the community, go to torranceca.gov. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook and be sure to like our page to get the latest updates on what's going on in Torrance. Well, that's going to do it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chun. If you've missed any portion of our show, you can catch us again at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m.
And I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.